So let's bring our hands together. Bring our hands together and bow, saying Namaste. Namaste. And just close your eyes for a moment. Allow your breath to be present, to bring you to this moment here now. Feeling that ebb and flow of the breath. We're going to inflate our lungs and our belly to capacity. Hold the breath for a moment. And exhale, fully emptying your breath through your nose. And hold on that exhale. Inhale fully and hold. Exhale fully. And hold. Inhale and hold. And exhale and hold. Take a moment just to thank yourself for being here now, for this moment that you are going to dedicate to your intention, to making it a reality through your attention. Open your eyes. And we're going to take pen and paper for two reasons. One, because if we just think about something, the mind has that habit of going away with other things, being distracted, being on another space and time than the one that we are in. So you can, right now, just to write, you can sit, if you want, in a chair, on a sofa, whatever you, or in a bowl like Andrew is, wherever you feel like that you are comfortable seated. And I'm going to prompt you a few things. So write with freedom. You don't need to get stuck with anything. You can, let those words flow, and then you will be weeding them out. The thing with setting up intentions is that many times it doesn't happen at once. Many times you get something that you think you want, and then when you think about the consequences or the steps that you need to take to get there, you think, oh, well, I'm not prepared to do that. So we are going to start with desires, desires that are significant to you. So if you want, you can have some columns where you put a body desire, a mind desire, an emotion desire, and maybe a lifestyle desire. I've done my homework before, and my list is quite long. So I have body, mind, emotions, and lifestyle. And these are the columns of the things that I desire for my life. I can share some of those. And by body is, I want to go dancing more. I want to feel fitter and have more stamina. On my mind, I want to sleep soundly every night. I desire to procrastinate less. That's in my mind. These are only examples. If they serve you, you can take them or you can get your own. On the emotions, I I want to feel passion, emotionally and physically. I want to feel inspired and excited. Then on lifestyle, I desire to travel. On lifestyle, I also put a desire to live in a house that is clean and tidy. These things you might already partially have, but maybe it's not always the way that you want it or as often as you want it. Suppose that you wanted to travel, and maybe you travel, once a year, but you want to do it more often. So it's just right now. I will be quiet for a moment. Write on those 4 columns things that you desire. Don't worry about making it into a sentence. It can be one word. Good. So desires, for now you can stop it and you can take it up later on. Desires are part of our motor. They are part of what make us wake up in the morning and do things with happiness. Sometimes we do things because of obligation, and maybe that doesn't always make us wake up with happiness and drive. But when you do the things that your soul desires and that are connected with your values, then those things are the ones that will really make your life a life worth living, and realize your higher self. They will connect you with your higher self. So now read your desires, the ones that you've written just now. It was just 3-4 minutes. So just read them to you and see which ones align best with your values, with the values that you have. You might think, well, I value my family, or I value my relationship. I want to have a closer relationship with my partner or better communication. Whatever it is, just check your desires and see which one aligns more with your values. And you need to choose one, because today we're going to work only with one. And then you can take another one and work with that one, and take another one and work with that one. Do we have it? Yes? Do we have the one? Doesn't matter if you change your mind later. It's all your own work. So let's try and make this desire or this value into a sentence. So, for instance, I value health. In order to live in alignment with my health, with being healthy, I will and you fill the blanks. I will do more yoga. I will meditate. I will eat what I know I need to eat. Sometimes you think, if I know what I know, why do I do what I do? So choose whatever this desire is. And, you might value financial freedom. I value financial freedom. In order to live in alignment with this value, I will do my taxes on time. Whatever it is. It can be something that might feel really mundane and not very spiritual, but these are part of the things that will make us feel fulfilled. So go ahead. Or you can also say, I am committed to my health. And to do that, I will do X. Okay. Either in order to be aligned with my value, I will do X, or I'm committed to, and I will do whatever it is. And write it down, because as we write it down, it gets logged into our minds and it gets manifested in our reality. Our thoughts, the world, everything is created twice. Once in the mind of the creator, and the second time in the manifested world, in our day-to-day. So we are right here, right now, becoming those creators, the creators of that reality that we would like to live in. Before we move into our yoga mats, taking that desire, that sentence that you just did, this is not yet your Sankalpa. Your Sankalpa will be created at the end of the class. This is a process to find that desire that you want to bring into your life in a positive way. So close your eyes for a moment and bring your attention to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. And we're going to think about what this heartfelt desire that we have will look like. We're working to create a Sankalpa for this year. It's the end of January. And if you were to bring your desires into fruition, what will it look like? Can you sense how you would feel? Where would you be? You might not be in the space that you're in right now. Keep your eyes closed. Keep letting your imagination show you what this intention will look like. So you might desire to be connected with your family. And if this is the case, what do you need to do? Do you need to look for a ticket to travel, set up some time aside? Or maybe it's just about making a commitment to yourself to call them every week, to send them a little message, to share with them a photo. What does it look like? And now comes the difficult part. This action that you need to take will require effort and will require for you to choose to stop doing something else. You might want to deepen your meditation. And for that, you might have to give up sleeping until later, lying in. So just imagine in your mind you giving up chocolate or whatever it is that you might need to give up to accomplish that desire. And whatever the change is, see if you can welcome it with happiness, with an open heart, because you know that is for a greater good. Lovely. And inhale, open your eyes. We're going to transition into our yoga mat. And if you are not coming into the yoga mat, you can do it also from a seated position and follow what you can follow. And we're going to start slowly warming up. So if you're seated, you can stand up and just do the stretching, standing up. And then when we pass to our salutation, you can do it from seated. And I always like having candles and incense lit up in my space, just to make it more significant to me, to make it like a little ritual. If you have a candle or an incense stick that you might want to use right now, you can light it up. All right. Feel your feet well grounded on the floor. And roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forwards. And we're going to brush out our arms, the outside of the arms, from the neck as well, all the way down. And brush down on the sides of the body. Just brushing away backs and fronts of the legs as well, brushing away all old energy that we might not need anymore. Now we're going to bring in the energy from the ground on the inside of the legs, bringing it up on the belly, on the sternum, all the way towards the throat and the back, just brushing it up. A little bit like when you're brushing your body with a dry brush, that way, and we'll bring it all in. Now, bring your hands together and rub your palms. Make that energy be present for you, and bring your hands either side of your head, feeling that gentle warmth from your hands, this energy that belongs to you. Inhale deeply. Exhale, cross your forearms in front of you and imagine that you're making a huge circle, bending your knees, bring your arms up and cross your hands in front, and again, opening up. Inhale, exhale, bring it all the way around, and lock that energy into your heart. Good. And release, shake your hands, shake, 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 shake. Rub your palms again, rub your palms. And bring your hands onto the top of your legs, sending the energy towards your toes, lifting your toes, spreading your toes. Look at your toes. Just Check that they are all spreading. Maybe come onto the balls of your feet. Bring in some movement to your ankles and your calf muscles and your knees and your hips. Making a figure of 8 if you can with your hips. And release. Good. So what we've done there is we've grounded ourselves. We connected with the ground. Because many times our desires might take us into this idyllic world. But we need to be based in reality. We need to be based on the here now, just to see as well what's available to us. You know, sometimes we might have a lot of energy and we can use that. Sometimes our energy might be depleted, so we need to go within. So I want you to feel within yourselves how you're feeling and bring your hands like if they were a little seed like this. So you have a space into your hands, and in there you put your desire. This one word, one desire that you have chosen to work with. And we're going to inhale, bring the arms with your seed up towards the sky. Exhale, soften your knees and bring it down towards the floor. Inhale, open your arms and bring your hands behind. Still your belly's on your thighs. Exhale, hands onto your shins, grounding, extending the legs, extend the back, extend the neck. Exhale, hands by the sides of your feet. Bring your right leg back and release your right knee onto the floor. Good. Inhale. Imagine that you are invoking a beautiful, nourishing, energetic rain from the sky to water this seed to make it grow. And we're going to do it twice more. Inhale, arms up, reaching and opening up to receive. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, opening up, Anjali-asana. Exhale, bring your hands by the sides of your feet and bring your legs back into all fours. We're pushing the back towards the sky, chin to chest, and exhaling, opening up. Push the back up, chin to chest. Exhale, open up. One more, chin to chest. Exhale, open up and coming back to center. Bring your right knee towards you and bring it out. Flex the foot. That's it, very good. Bring it in and out with the foot flex. One more. In and out. And now bring it to the side. Make a circle with that knee. For 2 and 3. And bring the foot to the outside. This is the right foot. Bring it to the outside of your right hand. Bring your hip forwards and open your chest towards your knee. Lovely. Let your hip open up. Exhale, release. Walk the foot towards the middle of the mat. Lift your back knee. Bring the back foot forwards. Hands onto your shins and flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling all the way up. And bring the hands into your lotus flower. So your lotus flower is with your heels together and your fingers apart, as if you were opening that flower, that seed that you planted. Inhale, exhale, hands towards your heart, return to your seed. And we're going to do the other leg. Push that intention back inside your hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold towards the ground. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Now we are planting the seed in the ground and opening the arms, bellies on the thighs. Hands onto your shins, flat back. Exhale, fingertips by the sides of your feet and bring your left leg back. Knees onto the floor. I know that especially at this time of year when we have had so much rain, you don't want to think of rain, but we need that nourishment. We need that food for our seeds to grow. So bring your arms up, invoking that energetic rain. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands by the sides of the foot. Leg back into all fours. Cat-cow. Stretching your back and opening up. These movements allow our chakras to be unstuck, to open up. You can exhale through your mouth if you want. Inhale, bring your left leg out. The foot is flex and the knees flex. And bring it in and out. In and out. One more. In and out. Bring it to the side, making a circle with your left knee. And then bring the left foot to the outside of your left hand. Let your hip tilt forwards to wherever you can and twist towards your bent knee. One more breath in here. And exhale. Release the hand. Tuck your toes under. Bring the back foot forwards. Hands onto your shins, flat back. Exhale, fold, and we're going to bring the arms up into our lotus flower. Bringing your arms up. Heels of the hands together. Thumbs and little fingers together. Look towards that beautiful flower. And exhale, bring your hands towards your heart. Good. So we're going to use the same sequence and we're going to add the archer. We're going to go a little bit faster, only one folding forwards at the start. Shoulders back and down. Please do what's available to you. You don't need to do everything I do. And if you need to rest, you rest. You can also watch. Bring your hands towards your heart. Your seed is in here. This word that you really desire. And you can see in your mind's eye the steps that you need to take to make it a reality. Inhale. Bring it up. Offer it up. Exhale. Plant it. Let it go into the ground. Arms back. Hands onto your shins. Extend backs and legs. Exhale. Hands by the sides of your feet. Right leg back into a low lunge. Release the back knee. Inhale. Anjaliasana. Reaching up and then opening the heart. Feeling that rain of energy that will allow you to do all that is required for this change to happen. Hands by the sides of the foot. Bring the leg back into all fours. Cat-cow. Just 3 times. And 3. Good. Now, tuck your toes under. Walk your hands back towards your knees and come to the backs of your mats into a forward fold. Inhale, rolling up into standing. So this is the journey that we're going to take from the back of the mat to the front of the mat. And we're going to bring our hands like fists, bringing the thumb inside the other fingers. And we're going to do the archer. So imagine that you're going to shoot an arrow and you bring it out. Just concentrate on that point of focus in front of you, which is your aim. This is your desire that you are going to get. And this mudra will help you with a determination. Okay? So, here we go. Have your hands into your fists, shoulders back and down. Inhale. Arms come up, hands are into fist. Bring your right knee up. Extend the leg, bend the standing leg. Step, and you're in a high lunge. Bring your arms in front of you. Imagine that that word is in front of you. And aim your arrow, bringing your left arm back. Now, let go of your left fist and bring your hand all the way up with your hand open and close it again. Inhale, arms up, left leg comes up. Extend the leg, bend your knee, step. You're in a high lunge, hands in front of you, and bring the bow and arrow, point it, believe in it, let it go, and bring it in. Get your fist again. Inhale, arms up, exhale, release both legs, come back all the way towards the floor, letting go of your fists. Bend your knees and step or jump back into plank. Knees, chest and chin, lowering them down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. You can walk in your dog. Grounding through your hands and your legs. Then inhale, look towards your hands and walk step by step by step towards your hands. Flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Lotus flower at the top. Exhale, close your seat towards your heart. So we have an opportunity to do it once more, now on the other leg. What's important about all of this action that we're taking, and in particular the letting go and bringing the arm around, is that whenever we put an intention, what we have to let go of is of the outcome. So the outcome might not be exactly as you wish for or as you imagine it. And if you get stuck that it has to be in a certain way, then when it doesn't happen, you will feel that you are failing. All of these exercises, I did it with my good friend Emma Turnbull. She's a yoga teacher and she's my mentor in so many things. And for me, that letting go, how will that happen is so, so important, because if I get attached to that, if I think, well, I want to connect with my mother, so I have to talk to her every week, and that doesn't happen, I feel unhappy. So that unhappiness is something that will stop our energy. We want to get the energy release so that the universe can help us achieve our desire. Okay, let's do the other leg. So remember, when we're doing our arch and arrow, then we let go and we bring it back. And we get the strength in there. Get your seat into your hand. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow towards the ground. Let it go. Hands back. Inhale, hands up to your shins. Flat back. Exhale, hands by the sides of your feet. And bring your left leg back into a low lunge. Release your left knee. Invoke the rain to shine its energy into you, nourishing your seat. Hands onto the floor, leg back into all fours. 3 cat cows, releasing any stuck energy on the spine. Sometimes you might feel that you want to do your flexion and extension faster, and that's fine. You can do that. Good. Tuck your toes under. Bring your hands towards your knees. We're at the back of the mat. Extending. Exhale, rolling up into standing. Bring your arms around and up. Hands towards your heart. Make your fists, thumbs inside your hands. We're going to start with the left leg now. Inhale. Left knee up, arms up. You're strong. You are capable. You are enough. Bring your left leg forward. Step and aim. Point. Stretch your bow and boom, let it go. Hand opens, bring it all the way forwards. Fist again. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, release the foot. Bow and arrow. Aim. Have all of that intention and boom, let it go. Bring it back to center. Inhale, exhale, release both hands, fingers spread, fall forwards. Inhale, flat back, exhale, hands by the sides of your feet. Bring your legs back into plank, strong plank. You can bring your knees onto the floor or maybe lowering down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, stretch up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your dog, swaying your hips side to side, shake your head, nod your head. And walk step by step by step towards your hands. Take a moment here, rolling up into standing. Lotus Mudra at the top. And keep the Lotus Mudra open as you bring it towards your heart. Your fingers, your thumbs and your little fingers are together. Your hands are open. And imagine that inside this lotus flower is your desire flourishing up. Maybe you can imagine yourselves as a little child smiling. Bring the palms of your hands together and grab yourselves a pair of socks or sweatshirt, whatever you need. We're going to do a final meditation. I would recommend you that you do it seated. If you feel too tired, you can lie down. Maybe after this, you will want to lie down. See how you feel. And just settle down. The yoga practice we did was not very exerting, but it definitely moved around our energies. It opened up our joints. Many times we get energy stuck on the joints, on the spine, and this makes us feel stuck in other areas. So we do the yoga to release and open up. And now, close your eyes. We're going to use the power of visualization. Again, imagining that you are living that life that you want to live. You're doing the things that make you joyful, that make you the best version of yourself. And in this imaginary scene, Just think that you meet with a friend, and this friend looks at you and goes, "Wow, you look amazing. How did you do it?" And think in your mind, describing what you had to do. Maybe, well, I started waking up earlier and doing some journaling and affirmations to change my mindset. Maybe you tell your friend how you took some days to do fasting, juice fasting. Maybe you describe how you gave yourself the opportunity to go on retreat and have that time away from everything and everyone to meet yourself. Retreating doesn't need to be far, far away. You can have half-day retreats, just some time carved out to cement what is important to you. And you can tell your friend how some of these changes you needed to do were not straightforward to start with. But the results are showing, and you are glowing. Let that vision have all the colors, all the aromas, all the sensations. See yourselves in that state of bliss. And from there, let your Sankalpa arise. Sankalpa is an affirmation. And it's best if we start it with the word I am. So think of whatever it is. And say, I am that I am. I am that being full of joy. Repeat your Sankalpa 3 times now. And you can work with your Sankalpa until it becomes a true reality. With faith, trusting the universe, trusting your own soul. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your palms together. Press your thumbs against your sternum. And we're going to finish with 3 arms and shanties. And after that, feel free to open your mics and talk to me. Inhale to begin. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Rub your palms together. Bring your palms over your face. Inhale deeply. Open your eyes to the darkness of your hands. Slide your hands towards your chest and bow your heads. Namaste. Give yourselves a little clap. Good work, everybody. So, how are you feeling? What do you want to share with me? I'm here for you.
I feel really emotional thinking this is the last time we're all going to be gathered.